Here the drama continues, goes to another person who's also very well known. We have Diana Marua, aka Miss B, aka Mrs. Muheshimiwa, aka you know Diana Marua, okay? She is famous. She has made a name for herself. She has created her brand. Yani, she's just there. And even she had even been nominated as the most popular YouTube personality in Africa, not in Kenya, in Africa. So she does have the number. She has been putting in the work. We have loved her content. We watch her content. Some of it might be kiki and stretched and cringy and whatever, but we have watched her content and we love it. Now, a video of Diana Marua saying some things has resurfaced on the internet. And it just goes to say, sometimes we are the products of where we were brought up. We are the product of our upbringing. And to prove this thesis, we have Diana Marua, who on this video was talking about how she was a side chick, of how, we have the video. Let's play the video and just see what she was talking about.
I used to date guys for money at some point in my life because I lacked I lacked the whole of my life to a point where all I wanted was a good life. All I wanted was to live well, you know. And I dated guys for money. I had people who used to give me, I dated someone who used to pay my rent. Nilikuwa na mtu wa kunilifanyia shopping ya nyumba. Nilikuwa na mtu wa kunibaya manguo. Nilikuwa na mtu wa kunipeleka. Unajua, I used to date, let me tell you, money for me was never a problem. Money for me was never a problem. You know, I don't want to brag, but let me tell you something. Ata Baha akinimit. Baha akinimit when we used to hang out. Tukimit leo, I have this car. Tukimit kesho next week, I'm in the other day, I have a different car. And one day Baha kaniulizanga, hizi magari unatoanga wapi? Of course hatukuwa tumejuana hivyo sana, cause alikuwa anajua mimi sikuwa na work. I used to live the life. I used to wear nice clothes. Yani acha nikwambie, mimi nilikuwa naenda shopping, nafanya shopping na stack fridge mpaka uwezi funga fridge. Literally, that was my life. Na acha nikupea 30k, kuna mtu anakupea 10k, kuna mtu anakupea 20k huko. So by the time unagather, my life was I go spend money, buy clothes, buy shoes. I go look at my house. I had everything. That was my life. Remember at some point I was even a side chick to a married guy. And let me tell you, I liked that guy.
So we are the products of our upbringing, okay? You did not have much growing up. Now when you grow up, you want the whole world. And you look for all these sources to finance all of this. And I even saw a funny video on TikTok of somebody saying, hey girlies who grew up poor, how is your shopping addiction going on? Because now that I have this money, I will stunt on you. I will have those things I never had. And I even had this problem where, like growing up, we didn't have like, okay, we had a TV, but it used to like shika like one channel, kuna mtu anaenda kwa aerial, ni hapo anazungusha aerial while the other person is on standby. So I did miss out on a few of these things that people used to watch, like sijui Twilight and what. And these are things I came to watch like now, later on. And now as an adult, I am addicted to watching movies, watching TV series, animation. Like all those things I missed out on when I was a baby. I watched them all. Hatukuwa na DVD player until sijui when. So all these things, I had to experience them brand new as an adult. But Diana Marua, you know, we're not judging you because sometimes you do find yourself in a situation where somebody is providing something and, you know, it's fulfilling something. It's filling a void for something. But at the same time, you did this video while you were married to Bahati, while you were the mother of his children. And I'd like to know I'd like to be a fly in a wall in your house. You know, the conversation after this video went viral because me as a husband, I am providing for you. I am doing everything. We are out here. We are this power couple on the internet. And here you are reminiscing of the times and even laughing about how you had a sponsor, of how you really liked a married guy that you were seeing. It just came off I don't know. Were you tone deaf? Like, did you not see the repercussions of all of this? And like you as a husband, would you be okay with your wife taking out her camera and just reminiscing with the whole world about how her single life was fun, about how people she used to dress well? But those are the tenses she's using. I used to dress well. I had money. So what's happening right now? Don't you have the money? Are you not dressing well? Are you not able to exchange cars the way you used to? It feels like it's an attack on what your current partner is doing. And even if it was for content, it just came off in a very weird tone.
Yeah. I think there's a time and a place for everything. But I feel like some of these stories are stories you tell your friends. Like you kiki with your friends. Some of these are the stories that mtakwa at the club, y'all are drunk as hell, and you see some guy who used to look like your ex who used to do shopping for you every weekend, stock up your house and your fridge. Hey, be reminding them of how you used to be picked up and dropped off when you were 18.
Exactly.
How the first time you went to Jamia Mall and you were told shop till you drop, and you got confused because you didn't even know what your style was. You were just picking for the sake of picking. The first time you bought a shoe worth a certain number of thousands of Kenya shillings, and you were like, yes, I've made it in life. These are stories you tell your friends. You don't now come out on the internet fully married, a mother to how many children now, and start to tell us how you used to have sponsors. Like, write a memoir, maybe.
I know.
Write a memoir.
I
like,
know.
Put it in a book. Don't make it like video evidence where we can now go back and start referring to you and start to say like, oh, the way you're calling yourself a built woman, I've brought myself to this point. But did you though? Did you know? Or did someone's expense account do that for you, honey? These are stories you tell your friends. These are not stories, because we have many stories. Ziko, nani hii Nairobi at our age hajalipiwa rents?
Miss Jalipiwa rent.
Wacha nikuambie tuko wengi hata wakiwaft huku wakijifanya hawajalipiwa rent. Tumelipiwa rent, tumelipiwa flights, among many other things. But do we come out and start saying
Tumekula fare. Proceed.
yeah, fair to cooler. But do we now start to say these as prideful things?
No.
You are struggling, and that's why you needed someone to help you out. Otherwise, you could have done it yourself. So why remind yourself of a situation where you were in struggles? The struggle bus. Because let me tell you, that phone call of asking someone to pay your rent, it can go one of two ways. Baby, I got you. Or like, nikubaya saizi hatujalipo mshahara. It can go one of two ways. That trauma, you're not letting us.
Are you
that
reminiscing?
trauma. I am not reminiscing. I am telling you that it may sound like she was having a really good life, but like, to be entirely honest,
juggling
the story,
all these people, freaking out constantly about, did I tell him I'm coming today? Or was I supposed to go and see Kamau tomorrow? Who am I seeing today? Like, it is a lot of pressure just juggling, men. It's a lot of pressure. Yes, you enjoy the good life, but it's always what? You end up spending this money on frivolous shopping and clubbing and drinking. People don't end up doing anything substantial with this money. I haven't seen anyone actually going and buying an apartment. Some people do, the wise ones do, and be wise if you do get yourself in that situation. Don't spend money on useless things, trying to please your friends, flying your friends to Costo every other weekend for what? Then eventually you end up finding out that this friend of yours hates you, you break up. Now all these memories are tarnished because you did not look out for yourself. So